Hello guys, my name is Xenomorph 96, back with another video. Today's a little bit different. I've been set a challenge. A challenge from, funny enough, if you don't realise, I've got a brother. He's a bus fanatic, and yeah, he's giving me a right challenge. So, one of the buses needs repairing, which is understandable. So, I know I have to do that. I've got 2 on this side and about another 10 on this side to do. So, a lot of them need sanding down, which is going to be why I've got the goggles down on this side as well as the mask up here to get it all over and done with. But today we're going to go straight. We're going to go straight in for a nice long. This is going to be a long video, guys. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're one of my regulars, welcome. Hope all you guys are doing really well. If you don't mind liking this video, sharing the video with your friends and family members, comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe on this video, and let's get right into it. So, challenge inspired. I'm gonna have to repair the snowman bus, change its wheels around. For this one, apparently, it needs for this, and I think I've just done something here. Oh, cool. Okay. So, we're going to get straight into it because why not? So, we're going to get straight into it because we need to get into this as fast as we can. I've been given, to be honest with you, this is like a really nice challenge for me. Can I repair this bus? Right. Yes, I thought that would be a little screwdriver. So, this is going to be the most easiest one. And I ever done. So a minute, I've just done it. So I do need to. So the wheels need to be changed on this bus because he really wants this bus to be pristine. Could I get one of the pliers? Oh wow. Got it with my pliers, but you get it with anything else, right? Okay. So, straight away, can tell not the wheel's a bit damaged on there. You probably not might notice, but there's a bracket that's supposed to be holding behind this, and it's just faded. So we can sort that out. So, quicker switch around. This is the most easiest switch around I ever done in my entire life. So, and I don't want to. It'd be good if I can know which way to put it. Are you sure you want to put these on there? So, as you can tell, this is a bit weighty. I don't think you can change this bus round, but yeah. Let's have a look. Right. I will do this, and I will do it proudly. So, this is from the Platinum. So, I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to just try and... So I could easily put a tire on that, couldn't I? Wow, the tires actually do fit. Right, I'm gonna just... Right. So yeah, we can tell where it's lost its little grip of the wheel. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something sly. So, where am I going to which? Right, that might be the biggest one to go in. But if I do that... if I do it like this... Yeah. There's going to be some major repairs here. I want to see if I can pull on that, but I can't really pull on that, can I? There's a way you can do it. You can pull this off. Right. I can tell there's dirt on it like this straight away. So, right. If I do that. So, this is plastic in it. I see, the funny thing is that's metal. This is the back wheel. The only way I can possibly do this, guys, is with some good surgery and a good doobie-doo. A doobie-doo? So yeah, this challenge is going to be very, very testy. Oh, wait a minute, I might have to get some here. If I do it like this. So, wait a minute, I'll have a look at how the back one's supposed to be. A bit further up. So what I'm going to do, I know where it's gone wrong. I'm going to do this. This should do it. So, probably thinking why I'm putting super glue on, because I was going to change the chassis around. So while that's sitting there comfortably, I've got two buses out of commission at the moment. Put that on top of there. Put them over there for now. It's time to quickly go straight onto the sanding moment, which will be a bit loud, but so I've got 12 buses to sand. I've got them 2 buses over here that I've just sorted out when I sort that thing out when it gets glued in properly. So, as I said before, I use a machine to sand. So I've got the mask. I always go safety first, guys, so this is your safety warning. The reason why I'm doing that is because I can give you guys a little bit of thing. If you want to try this at home, you must be 18 and over to do sanding like that. Don't get anybody younger than that to do it for you, because they won't have a clue what they're doing, and plus they can hurt themselves. So, safety gloves on, goggles will be going on. So all I'm doing today is sanding some of them down, and I believe a couple of them. I'm going to mean a couple of them, so I don't mean a couple of them. I'm going to do something very clever. So, for the buses, I'm going to do on purpose with a surprise seating plan. Reason why? Just I want a little change with the seating plan, but they have got blue in on the flooring, so I'm going to change all the seatings so it looks good. So goggles, they'll go down, mask goes up first, then goggles go down. Remember guys, I am trained to use the machine. You need to be trained to be using machines. And be advised, this does get loud. Here we go. So just let you know now, do need to change my bloody sandpaper. Mask goes down because I've just done what I need to do. As you can tell, I need to blow that off. That's what it looks like so far. Sandpaper does need to be changed every so often. There you go. That's how we get the sandpaper from my day. I do need more sand cubes. That's what we call them. But yeah. Oh, I can make some sand cubes. I've got some down here. So, I'm noticing there's some bit of rust in it. I'm sanding that rust off as well. But I should be able to get all this done. Hopefully for today. It goes down. So that's roof is technically ready for ready for painting. In my estimate, that'll be good. Obviously, I'm ripping off a lot of thing. The only thing I'm not ripping off is the front part. I've been told not to rip off the front part for some reason. Due to the license plates, because he wants to keep the license plates because there's like a memorable thing for him. Bless. I don't know. Shall I figure out how to pop them? I should be able to pop these. Right, I don't want to. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, we've got something. Right, if I can't get it, I'm gonna force it. Right. Big light's gonna go on, so you can see what I'm doing. Goggles are gonna go back on. I'm gonna sand all this flipping thing down. You might find out I'm stopping every so often because just to make sure the dust is gone from it. But these are going to be done, dusted. I might have to do something here. So if I can do it. So it seems to me that I'm seeing a bit of rust behind it. But that is easy fixable. Sandpaper, I like to stick to your hands on this one. Shit. Oopsies. Oops. Right, that is plastic, which, whoops, I didn't know which was plastic. This is why I can't see what you need. Right. Oh, fuck's sake. Let's get this side done and then see what I need. So yeah, I'm going to be stopping and starting because I need to I'll have to explain that. Yeah, you didn't tell me this, bro. That you had a clump of stuff there on your plastic and I sanded it off and I broke it off. Get out! No way. Sorry, my cat comes to join me now. machine cool down. Go on. So, goggles up, mask down, like that. So, with the power of magic, anything that I don't like it, but that is one silvered bus. So that's done. Ready to go. Ow! Ouch. So, I'm going to leave the big 4 buses alone. But I noticed this is plastic, so you can't actually pop it. Trying to... Yeah, you can't. I won't be able to pop them. Probably the other 4 probably will. So I've got one sanded. Fuck me. It's going to be a lot. Good job I got the sander for it. So I'm going to go for the second time on this. Put that down. This is going to be a major challenge if I can get all this done. So I'll just do this. So what this challenge is basically, if you want to know about a little bit about this challenge, he set me a challenge. Can I sand them all down? Any little bits that I could change, I could change. For him to get it, and you know, do. I don't know what colours he's going to do, because I have that up to him, whatever colour he wants to do. I'm just sending them down to do them to proper colours. What you don't understand with these buses, guys, with die-cast buses, they're not just painted once, they're painted about 3 or 4 times. And what I've noticed with some of the layers when I'm sanding them is I'm seeing a blue, or the colour that that one person wanted. Then I'm seeing white underneath, which would be the primer. Then underneath that I'm seeing rust, like start of erosion, which hurts me to my core when I see that. But I am trying my hardest to get this over the finishing line as quick as possible, because once I've done that, I can just tell him it's done and dusted and it's over. No, in my luck he'll give me more to do. But here we go. So I'm wiping off all the dust as well, so I'm hoping to... the funny thing is, I don't really want to... Just for his purpose, I'm going to keep the front for him. Because I know that front part is plastic, and I can't really do much with the plastic. So stopping and starting is not really good for me, but oh no. Right, that's it. Fuck's sake. So far so good, it's actually coming off. But yeah, let me take this bloody off. Blooming hell. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to go get myself a drink and I will be right back. Right, I'm back from my drink. Oh wow, I can tell you something now. Maybe a lot of work, but I do enjoy it. Let's put it this way, when this is all done and dusted, I won't have to do this ever again. Well, I would, down the line, but... Putting my safety face. Doing that, doing that. Oh. Come on. Yeah, when that goes like that, ladies and gentlemen, it usually means I need a new one. Oh. Right, let's get more of the sanding done. I hate when the glasses steam up. These glasses like to steam up when I least expect it. So, like I said, I'm going to leave the front as it is. I'm sure, because I realised these fronts are all plastic, I believe. I can sand the back off it as well. God, this is going to be torture. So it goes down, wipe them all off. And gentlemen, that is 2 buses done. So I'm trying to get all these buses done as quick as possible. So this one, I've just seen something on this one. Bloody hell, I can tell. So while looking at them, I'm going to just try and quickly look at something. Some of them I can't actually undo, some of them I can. Yeah, a couple of them I can't undo, but some of them I can, which is weird because why? So yep, I'm gonna undo this one. So I'm gonna switch to my other one, my other prior. There you are, that's pried open. Right. So what was that? What was that? Oh, that was the engine. Okay. That was the engine not coming out. So this one's going to be very, very easy to do. Oh, you got to be kidding me. So this bus is all screws, which is kind of cool because your engine's there. Aha! Brilliant, I've just done something what I've... So this bus couldn't open the back end, guys, so I managed to open the back end with a bit of pry. I just want to... So what I'm going to do now is I've got to fix I can't really sand this down because it's plastic, it's mainly plastic, but I am going to try and do everything in my power to do it that way. So I did want to know there you are. So what I'm going to do right, okay, I see why it was very, very glued. Shit. Wow. there is a problem with this. God's sake, man, this is going to be a problem right now. Right, I think I've got a bus that's just rusted. So I took the bottom off to see what the top part was like. So that's solid, but the top part is very, very, how can we say, not solid. What's this? A bit of glue. I'm going to try and glue this back together as best as I can, because right, I just took the wings out on the bottom. Yeah, this has never happened to me. So I've got the top part of the bus here, and it seemed to be, since I took the bottom parts out, these bottom parts out, and I thought I'll take the top parts out of the windows, so I don't scratch the windows as I'm going through, because this machine will do it. It's kind of like broke its vibe. Right, I think the only way we can do this I think this. Oh, so it has been broken before. Wow. So, okay, there's little bits actually. Right, I'm going to try and. So I'm going to have to do something which I'm going to have to look like it. So like the bits, I didn't even realise it would come off. Why? So, talk about the rebuild. Right. I'm going to have to do. Right, what I'll do. So, it's called the rebuild, but I haven't So, my brother, who was kind enough to to let me do this job, didn't tell me this bus has a weakness. So, that's solid. So I need to now rebuild the bus from scratch. I didn't even realise this bus would go. So I'm going to rebuild it. And obviously re-glue it and everything. Because I didn't know the bus would go like that. That's not my fault. Yeah. Why is that doing it? Right. It seems like this bus has been battered before because it's split. This I know if I'm saying this, but this has been split before. Not one way, this way. Oh, get off my fucking finger! This is one thing about glue. Does your head in. Right. Which I didn't realise it had to be set. So, I sorted out the one part that I was going to sort out, but then there's another to-do list. So yeah, basically taking the bottom part off, just popping the windows out, just creates a shutter at the top. So, I didn't realise that was going to happen. I really did not. I didn't really realise how quick it was going to happen. I wouldn't have known. Right, put the mask on. Put the gloves on, I'm just going to sand that right quickly down to give it a bit of a sand. That has never happened, by the way, in the months of me doing buses. That has never happened to me where the bus decides to disintegrate. I will literally just pop in the windows out. So, right, I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to have to rebuild it. I'm going to have to rebuild that bus from scratch. And that's the only way I can do it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to rebuild that bus and put it back together very quickly. So, I'm going to stop right there because it's coming loose. Yeah, it's come loose. So basically, when they come loose, it's not really good for you. So, let's see what you do. Any more sanding paper? Straight away when it comes off. Right, what we do, it's got to change the freaking thing. I need to get more of these sanding things. It's not the very first time I've done this, but I know this is going to be a long video, guys, but I hope if you're still here, please continue to smash the like button. And yeah, come with this journey, what we're doing. Good. We're doing this little thing, what we're doing. Ah, that's why. One header, one sander. Well, you can tell straight away the reason why I just stopped that, didn't you? Quite straight away I stopped it. Part of the machine decided to roll away. I'll have to go and get it. Right. Yeah, the funny thing is with this thing, what we're doing. So, I've got a machine with no sandpaper. I'm trying to find a little cap thing for it. I haven't got a clue where it went, but there you are. So, the machine has basically said nope, didn't like that. Try and see if I can find something that has the ability to do that. Okay. There is one weird thing. Going on the bottom of that. Right, so there is so with the machine doing its thing, I do need to get more sandpaper because it's absolutely gone. Wow, I can't even press on it. Right, what I'm going to do, let me take all this off. God, there's always one thing with this bus. And there's two things, and there's three things, and there's four. Right, let's get this done. Let's get it fixed. I'm going to just fix it and just send it back off as it is. Because I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be fixable, this bus, to be honest with you. I thought I could get a sand on it, get it over and done with, and then move on. I can't get him to get a sand on it. It just doesn't want to sand. And I've noticed when I'm sanding on it, I'm not pressing too hard, but I've noticed there's airline cracks in the buses now, hidden underneath the paintwork. That personally, I would recommend just let's see if I can just do it with. So I don't really want to do it hand. I can't really just. Right, so because this has got the glue on it, I want to put that glue there. So what came off, I'm going to tell you this now, what came off, was the part of the I don't know where it went. I'll have to find it. But it did go somewhere. I don't know where it went. But it did go. Yeah, as you heard of it. As it unscrewed itself from here. Right. So, all we're going to do is try and repair this as quick as possible. Put it back together and say it's non-repairable, but I'm going to clean up the front part of it. Like the bus is a good bus, but I thought I'll give it a sand down as well, because that's what I'm doing today, sanding. But like I said, oh no, oh my god. The bus is just freaking destroyed itself. Right. That is not removable. Anyway, it's not removable, so I can't do much. I can't do all there. What I can do is try and rebuild this bus back. Quite literally. So all I'll be trying to do now is trying to repair this bus as quick as possible. Put it back together and hope for the best. So, oh, God's sake, man. Get that out. So, this bus is technically, it should have been binned, basically. Reason why I'm saying it should be binned, when a bus is like this, and I know this diecast way, pretty much it just snapped itself in half. Like, you've got airline cracks, and once you've got an airline crack, so yeah, I'm going to try and build it up. So take that out, put that in. So what happens is, this bus is fucked. I'm sorry to say it, but it is fucked. The reason why it's fucked is because of one reason. I've tried my best to repair them. I can't repair this bus because of one reason. In fact, I'm going to do something here. I'm sick and tired of seeing it like this. I'll pop that. Put it that way. So just get it. Just trying to get it in a way where it's sealed. So what I've done with this boss is I went to go and sand it. So I thought I'd take the back with the thing else. I can do it in separate stages. And yeah, it's decided to not comply. Does mean I'm out of sandpaper at the moment. Quite literally, I'm out of sandpaper because God's sake, stop gluing to my fingers. I'm in the tweezers. God's. Like, quite literally, the thing just. I haven't got a clue where that's gone. Alright, I'm gonna have to. What does my head in though? There's a bus here that is basically once it's standing down and it doesn't need it literally breaks on you. So rebuilding a bus is going to be far more difficult than I hope to anticipate. So it'll be that way, won't it? So if I can somehow a rebuild of a bus, which does not really recommend re-gluing. So yeah, there's a problem here with this bus straight away. This bus should have been binned, and I'm not saying it because it should be binned because of a certain reason. I just put one touch of me taking it apart, taking the bus apart, which I showed you there with screws, and it just went. It just fell on his ass. Out, Smiley. So I'm trying to. So let's try and put the top part back together with the bottom part. The reason why I'm doing that to put them back together is one, Will you go in? Right, fuck off, window then. If you don't want to go in, don't go in. Right. This bus is absolutely shite. Look, look. The middle is just disintegrated. Like the roof's gonna cave in and everything. Okay, now. Wait a minute, gotta do it this way. I'll do it this way, I mean. Off the fucking screwdriver. Would be nice. Right. This is what we have to do. This bus is a nightmare. My machine has now got no safety feature on it. I've done 2 buses, right, and I do need to get some of them done. It's like them, they've got a bit of a toughness to them, but that's not the right header for it. Watch, I'll probably end up finding it somewhere. Because that was a very, very dangerous thing that went flying. But yeah, this bus is just... So, I don't want to sound like I'm a broken record, but this bus is... I'm trying to do everything possible to save it. Unless I do this, just take some pressure off it. Fucking... Guys, I do understand. I just want to ask this big question to all you people who do this. Have you ever had this problem before? When you've had a bus that comes in and it just went... just breaks upon you. I'm going to have to do something where I'm going to have to do what I'm going to have to do. Not going to like what I'm going to do. but I'm going to have to rebuild the bus quickly in order to just get it off my records. I haven't got a clue. Really don't have a clue now, guys. This bus has just went. So done that. There's a clean sign saying it needs repairing. Let me just grab some of it, guys. So, two buses have been done. But I've got a big problem already. I'm trying to see if there's a sandpaper in here. Yeah. They are not. Sanders are more. God's sake. You know. I've got a machine that sands, and I'm now out of sandpaper. What people don't understand is, since I'm out of sandpaper, right, I'm out of sandpaper, and I need to find the other cap. I need to find that cap thing right quickly because I can't think. Lovely. You know, it's a shame, really. A cap I do need. I don't know where it might have gone, but it's gone somewhere. But yeah, it's doing me head in at the moment. Sanding 12 buses down, and now my sandpaper's run out. Means I have to go on manual. I do have to go on manual. I could sand it down. So I don't want that. Keep covered. Really? Anything that gets covered, it gets covered in this gunk. Right. At the moment, it's not going to do it, is it? Fuck's sake, man. Right, I'm going to have to do this handballed. It's not what I want to do, handballing it. But yeah, I'm going to have to handball it. It's going to have to be a way where I'm going to have to get around somehow. I just can't believe, man, that cap there I do need on the machine. So I can't use the machine just in case it gets deadly. I'll end up finding it somewhere now. So I'm going to rebuild this bus as quick as possible. Quite literally quick as possible. Right, let me just... Yeah, rebuild of the bus. When it dries out, where the frick are half the parts? Got that. That's the top part of it. God's sake, I'm dropping everything. See, why is it shooting that back out? God. See, this is the problem with when you got glue in your hands. You can hardly hold things. So I'm just trying to... Engine can sit there. That can sit comfortably. Why is it not clicking in? So I'm gonna have to like somehow work my way out of this. Yes, it's in. Right, so let's find it where its bottom is. That's the right clips, let's fill that. It's a weird way of what we do. There's another way of doing it. I'm putting that out there. There you go. What I might do is I might get off. No. I won't. Right. Oh, it's fucking, it's right there in front of my eyes. I'm trying to ram that right back at that. Right, so I've got some pressure on that one. Why have I got no pressure on that one? bit high rising. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna go. Just raise up inside the car. Oh. So you can see me. So yeah, we might have to try and somehow make that look a bit better. Bump off. Right, a minute. Let's see what you do. You do it old school way. No. This is why buses are stupid. These type of designing buses, yeah, they are stupid. How I put them together. Will you stay there? Right, that's that done. Right, so that goes there. Pretty much. Fact. That's gonna open that in. See. Right. Then oh right, yeah. Get in that flipping place. Oh, you stay in that place. I'm gonna actually end up customising you where you don't have a flipping. They're so fiddly, these buses. Oh, for God's sake, one little fall in it, does it? Right. Why can't I just glue them? It'd be flipping easier to glue. Can stay in. I gotta do that, all that positioning. I don't want it popping out either, so it's like. Wow. No, that's pinging out. What the fuck? Right. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just not letting me. Right. I don't want to damage it because this bus is actually as damaged as it is. It is actually falling apart. And what's only holding it together is my glue. Come off. I say come off, you come off. Stupid thing. Stand up. Can go in. Okay, now man. If I can force it in to try and get it back in. Right. Why is it sticking to plastic? So got the back door open, but yeah, back door's open. Just frustrations of trying to get it all back together again. So I've sorted that out, but I'm not going to be doing too much to it. So this bus, as I'm trying to repair it, so I thought I can repair this bus, but I cannot. It's actually garbage, this bus. I can't sort the centre out, as it needs to dry, basically. Fact, wouldn't these just a fraught window in? Like to rebuild. You know what I mean? Well, note to self with this bus here, don't try and sand it. I thought I'd sand it down, be a good suggestion, and it just broke on me. I'm not saying it's the bus itself, which it is technically. It is the bus. Oh, for God's sake. So, this bus what I've got here, I'm going to go down its little thing. I did try do what I knew. There were 2 tasks on that bus, by the way. I'm on. Was to sort the back end out. I did sort the back end out, but to make it open, I had to literally somehow open the bottom to get the thing out. But by doing that, I caused the entire whole bus to just crumple. Which means the bus is crumpled. The little bars that go down it to do the windows, they can be really easily repainted in painted in black to make it look like a bus. But sorted the back out of it because then it wouldn't open. So I've had to take it out, but by doing that, I've had to then open it up to take that out, and then the bus is just collapsed on itself. Yeah, top part of it crumbled the quickest. Guys, that's the first pass to go. But yeah. So, knowing me, being me, there is a lot of sanding to continue with it. So I've got 2 of them done, but I do need more sandpaper. But anyway, we've had to rebuild the bus from scratch, basically. So if I do that, does that part go in there? Something. Oh, it does. Does it? Yeah. Right. Oh, did it go that way? I can't remember. Oh no. I don't know where that part goes because. So, as you can tell now, this bus now can open its back end up. There was thing that got it to roll as well, but the back end does open. Thank God for that. Hopefully, I don't paint back over it so I don't have to break it again to open it up. Another moves. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, that sounds stupid how I'm gonna say it, but. Right, do surgery with this one. So, if we don't know what I mean by it, well, what I mean by it is what I actually do mean by it. Of rebuilding the bus. So, I literally took the back end of that to fix. So, as you can tell, I've opened it up to see what I can fix on it. And the top end just crumpled as well as the bottom did. Refixing that is going to take some time. I've got no sandpaper at the moment for the machine, so that's me out with that. I can handball it, but it's going to take a lot longer than I should. Yeah, and basically, I'm going to just say it this way. This is probably going to be part 1, a long part 1 that I'm going to do. So I'm going to just do it that way, or is it the other way? So, aha. So, hopefully, I've sanded what I can off on the sides, but I can't sand any more off because, well, right, so there should be some seats. Oh, it's there. Why is it not squeezing in? So, so, like I said before, I fixed the back. I can't really do much with it, with the sides or anything. Right, so it's fixed. I fixed the main thing that I wanted to fix, but I can't screw off the thing there. It's going to have to go to one side because I'm going to have to explain to him that when I tried fixing the back for him, the entire bust has crumbled. Is that a good thing? Not really. Not in boss terms. So that's that gone. What the frick is it? Why is it not putting the gun? Anyway. Put the lid on there. So it says he wants his put the back of it so you can see. Right, I'm going to put it inside the bus so it looks like it's what it is. Right, so oh, for fuck's sake, everything has to glue at the wrong time. Why is it seized? That is weird. Why is it seized? So I thought I was going to use that. that's the reason why it's fucking seized to the fucking frame. Wow, that doesn't, I've never seen that before. It's not even turning them. Right, so I don't know if I can just chuck that in. Let's have a look. See, the funny thing is, you can't actually throw. Ow. So the bus is, yeah, look, you can tell by the axle. Can literally tell by the axle. Right. Fuck's sake, man. Why does the metal one, it's just seized up and I can't fucking know. Right, I might have to brake. Just trying to break off any glue. Wonder where it went. That stuff, because you watch it be somewhere. Well, I don't know. Yeah. That is it's very weird that it just disappeared. So what I'm going to try and do now is this needs to be coming out. See, the funny thing is, found the cap by the way, guys. Okay, he did go for its long, they did go for his long adventure, but So I'm hoping to just swap wheels. See, the funny thing is, it's seized. It's like something that's seized itself. I might have to drive through it. Okay. If it's what I got to do. Fucking hell, it's seized. I don't know how that is seized. Right, I'm gonna have to. I knew that was going to come loose. That's why. How can you not? Okay. So I do need, fair enough. That's how you do it then. Do need no, don't you dare lose that. So I need, fortunately, fucking surgery. So this has been seized, and I know why it's been seized. I'm going to try and give it a new set of wheels, but they won't work, these wheels, because the only way I can get it off is by fucking cutting it off. So, I'm trying to, in a word, build it back up. Thank God for that. Well, this is going to be a bit of a different scenario. So far so good. And we need to take off the back wheel of this one. Is it this one? Yep. Ah. No, it's not the back wheels. Whoopsie daisies. So it's the front wheels of this one. Right. How I do is you pin that, pin your wheel, that back, Well, it should work, but if it doesn't work, you can play the piano backwards. Right. How do I get this out? No, I'm not going to do that trick. There's a way you can do it. Oh, the mother of God, I didn't even realise it was raining. Right, so there's a problem with this one. I can't even get it out. Oh God. So yeah. Pretty much. So I can save one of the buses. So he said he wants to create damage on this one. Okay. Oh, right, so, anyway, how the freaking monkey daisy really penny fucking Italy? I'm so glad I'm inside. If you haven't realised, it's raining outside where I am. So yeah. So, what I'm going to do... So... Ow! So, that's the reason.
Get down, Marley.
Sorry about this, but my cat wants to try and help.
Marley! Down! Out!
Do apologise, guys. My cat loves to help, but he's a pain in the bum. So, what you don't know is I'm trying to see if I can push it with my teeth. If not, I'm going to have to do it the other old school way. So, make sure she's okay and good looking. Yep. Right, okay. See, the funny thing is, he's giving me a really hard task, guys. I can tell you that now. I don't know how he's going to react when I tell him that I fixed your back end for this bus here. But it's about to explode. Very delicate they are, the brick brush ones. Right. They look like they've been glued on them. Right. So, if we're thinking the other bus is done and gone. Nope, it's not. I'm going to use wow. Right. What I'm going to do, since I'm going to do that. Right. Oh, bollocks. Just put the wheel on it. See what it looks like when the wheel's on. I think I might have fixed it. You're going to still get that lump. So, it may have a lump on it. So, I'm hoping so do that. Let's to make sure that's gone. Oh, that's even better. Oh yeah. Guess what? The snowman bus is done. So he's gonna be chuffed for that when I tell him that. I do need sandpaper. A lot of it. So I don't know how to do it with that. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but you might have to leave it as it is. Not how to put this is why this place can go there. Do need my sandpaper though. I will have to get that at some time of day. The other wheel and thing, I don't know why he wants to have it back, but we can have it back, but it won't be good enough. From my side, it cleans me up. So I've lost a piece already. Wow, this is how quick it goes. Yeah. So guys, I know this is about we're about 2 hours and 40 minutes into this video. Wow. So I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this in here. And put this on. So basically, this is all damaged. So that's classified as what we call a damaged bus. So that's done and dusted. I don't have to do anything with that bus now because that's done. Sanding wise, I do need to get sanding in. I do need more sanding gears. So the funny thing about it is I don't have. I'm gonna have to buy some. You know, there's no. So I'm just trying. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it don't work, it don't work. But yeah, you need to like somehow keep it in place. But I can't keep place all the time. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, what I'm going to do is do something that I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to get more sandpaper for this machine. I've got no choice for that. In fact, this may seem a little bit dangerous, but I just want to try it out. If it don't work, it don't work, and yeah. Why are you not letting me? Let me. There you are. Right. Because I need my eyewear. Where is my eyewear? Ow. Let's put the eyewear on. See what it does. God's sake. When I do that, it means it's done. So that means I've got no more sandpaper, guys, to try and do all. I do have normal, but I want to try and get it over and done with. What I might do is, because it's so much sanding to do, I will try and get some more sandpaper, guys. And that means I will have to then come back to it for a part 2. Didn't realise I wanted to do a part 2. I really wanted to do one massive video of it. But I have to do a part 2. Like I said, don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, share, all that jargon. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm in now dire need of some more sandpaper because I've got no sandpaper now. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.